Take a deep breath in. As you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow any feelings of stress or tension to feel like you can release that. To release that stress, that tension, any worries or frustrations, and feel how good it feels to feel it leave your body in that outward breath. Breathing in, a wonderful feeling of resourceful relaxation, and exhaling anything that feels unresourceful. And sometimes our own minds can lead us to unresourceful places. Frustration can lead to a feeling of helpless or pointlessness. But as you breathe in, feel more resourceful. And as you exhale, allow any frustrations or blocks, any feeling of inertia or hesitation to feel like it's just leaving your body. An emotional transfusion that simply by breathing in and breathing out, not only are you becoming deeper and deeper relaxed, but also feeling that your mind is willing to let go of whatever blocks, hesitations, anything getting in the way of a future that you desire. I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine a place in nature. I want you to imagine seeing trees and water, maybe the sea, a river or lake, and notice the green leaves of the trees. And imagine there is a comfortable chair out there in nature. Imagine sitting on that very comfortable chair, paying attention to the water. And maybe you could imagine the sun reflecting off the surface of the water as you continue to breathe in that resourceful relaxation and continue to let go of any tension in your forehead, your jaw, neck or shoulders, taking you to a place of peace and tranquility, pure relaxation. I want you to focus on two things at the same time. You can't do it in reality, but you can in your imagination. Imagine zooming in and focusing on the details of just one leaf on one of those trees. Mindfully pay attention to the patterns, the shade of green, the shape, the size of that leaf, and continue to do that while your imagination also focuses on the sound of the water. If it's a river, imagine hearing the current. If it's a sea, imagine hearing the gentle breaking of the waves. And if it's a lake, imagine hearing the stillness of that lake. As you breathe in and breathe out, just give permission to continue to let go and release, while you simultaneously focus on my voice, the leaf and the water. I will count downwards from 10 to 1, and with each descending number, you will feel deeper and deeper relaxed until you go to a place where your mind can travel backwards and forwards in time. 10. Releasing any tension, particularly there in the forehead, breathing in, breathing out, just releasing that tension. 9. Focusing on the tiny muscles in your temple, around your ears, just release that tension now. As you breathe in, focus on the muscles of your jaw. As 7, you now release any tension around your jaw, mouth, and nostrils. Breathing in that resourceful feeling of relaxation, you start to pay attention to the muscles in your neck. And then 6, just release. Almost feeling like your head is just floating above your shoulders. No need for tension there in your neck. Just release that tension. And then 5, allow that relaxation to spread into your shoulders, all the way down your arms, so your arms feel limp, loose and heavy. And don't forget to pay attention to that leaf, the water, my voice, and the increasing levels of relaxation. That's it. All tension released in your arm, all the way down to your fingers, feeling them, heavy and light at the same time, just releasing that tension. And then 4, focusing on your internal organs. Allow your heart to relax, lungs to relax. Imagine your stomach not just relaxing, but becoming 25% smaller. See it shrink. And as you imagine your stomach shrinking, imagine that your appetite reduces by 25%. That if you were to reduce the amount that you eat by 25%, you would still get all the nutrients that your body needs, but not quite enough energy. And that shortfall would cause your body to adapt, to find a source of energy that already exists in your body. Breathing in, breathing out. 3, now focusing on your gut. And imagine that when you eat less, your gut requires less energy to digest, giving more energy for alertness, health and fitness, exercise, walking and golf. That's it too. Feel that relaxation going all the way down into your legs feeling limp, loose and heavy. And then 1, even your toes feel relaxed. As you imagine a wave of relaxation going from your toes to the top of your head and back down again. And there, in nature, surrounded by the trees, the water, allow yourself to go inwards into your imagination, where you can travel to memories in the future effortlessly, almost like teleportation. I want you to go back, perhaps 2 or 3 years, and I want you to see yourself at a particular size, wearing particular clothes, knowing that back then your emotions were a reflection of the pride you took in your body shape. See yourself lean and happy there in the past. And then go forwards into the future. See yourself perhaps 6 months from now, also lean and happy. See yourself as capable, doing the things that you would do if you were lean and happy. Maybe there are subtle differences, different choice of clothes, facial expressions, maybe a lightness to your energy. See a happy, lean version of you in your future, and allow your mind to start to solve the problem as to what would create that lean and happy future. I want you to reflect on what hunger means to you. For most people, hunger is a clue that they need to eat food. Very few people can feel comfortable experiencing hunger and then doing nothing about it. So reflect on your recent experiences, and maybe there's been times that you felt hungry and you found yourself eating healthy snacks. And maybe your current body weight is simply a reflection of your unconscious habits. That if every time you feel hungry, you eat something healthy, then you will healthily be at the weight that you are now. And if you want to healthily be at a lower weight, then maybe we can change the perception and relationship with hunger so that the future version of you, which is lean and happy, isn't just a possibility. I want you to feel that that future is a destiny, that it is inevitable. As you breathe in and breathe out, think about what hunger really means to you. Hunger is not starvation. Starvation is when your body starts feeding on your internal organs. Hunger is simply your body giving you information. It can mean cravings. It can mean the digestion of food. It can mean low energy. Or it could even mean that your body is in a calorie deficit. As you breathe in and breathe out, I want you to imagine that hunger can be your ally in creating this lean, happy future. Because hunger lets you know that you're making progress. Breathing in, breathing out, feeling even deeper relaxed. I want you to imagine hunger as a signal of positive change. Consider it a message that your body is shifting to using stored energy, helping you move towards a lean, happy future. Imagine if every time you felt a temporary burst of hunger, you perceived it as confirmation that you are successfully creating a calorie deficit essential for reducing body weight. Consider hunger the signposts to let you know that you're on the right track to that lean, happy future. And recognize cravings for what they truly are. Simply temporary impulses that will pass as your body adjusts to healthier eating habits. Imagine seeing yourself like you're someone else, feeling satisfied with less food, appreciating the quality of what you eat rather than the quantity. And see the situations that currently lead to snacking, lead to a decision where you don't need to snack, because you can make the evaluation that you would rather your body snacks on your body fat than snacks on food. Every time you could eat a snack and don't is the equivalent of training your body to burn more body fat. Embrace hunger as a sign of progress, knowing that it indicates your body is learning to utilize its fat reserves as fuel. Fat is not shame. Fat is not anything other than fuel, stored energy, and hunger is the key to open the vault of all of that stored energy reserves. Reassure yourself that hunger is not an emergency, but an opportunity to nourish your body with what it truly needs. If you're hungry in the daytime, it's a sign to eat healthy food in small portions. But if you're hungry in the hours before bedtime, this is the perfect opportunity to train your body to get very efficient at using your body fat as fuel. The ultimate success is to fall asleep hungry, knowing that you are training your body to burn fat while you sleep. You can experience hunger without fear. It's just a natural part of the body's adaptation to a healthier lifestyle, training your body to burn fat. In so many areas of your life, you are able to make subtle distinctions. And I want you to start feeling pride in your ability to make those same distinctions between the different types of hunger, cravings, or just signs and sounds that your body is making. You can know when your body needs nutrients and when it just wants energy. And if when it wants energy, you give it low glycemic, healthy energy, you are continuing that training process. I want you to feel that refined carbohydrates, perhaps like a slice of cake, or maybe something that spikes your energy levels, even healthy things like a banana, are training your body to crave even more carbs. So you will have a desire to feed your body low glycemic foods that continue this fat burning process. And every time that you can feel hungry and accept it, acknowledge it, but not need to do anything about it, you are taking control of your health and your life. Imagine your body becoming leaner and stronger. Every time you experience hunger and still don't eat, your body is learning to thrive on fewer calories. Believe in the power of your body to adapt, seeing hunger as a step towards a more energetic, vibrant, and happy version of you. And if you are going to snack, you don't need to snack on too much. Could be nuts, berries, seeds, or salads. Choosing healthy snacks or small meals packed with nutrition. Most people living in advanced civilizations have a calorie surplus and a nutritional deficit. And rather than being calorie rich and nutrition poor, take pride in being the opposite. Your body will be nutritionally rich and calorie poor, encouraging your body to take energy from your body fat because it needs to. And every time you experience hunger, feel a level of self-control and determination, driving you towards that lean, happy version of you. And reaffirm your commitment to your health, well-being, and confidence. Every time you feel hungry, it's either a sign for nutrition or a sign to allow your body to adapt. Just part of your journey to this lean, happy future. So imagine what you would do over the next few days. Look forward to feeling hungry. Feeling hungry will feel like a victory, and that victory will give you the dopamine to continue feeling hungry. So long as your body is getting the nutrients it needs, hunger is a victory. And maybe there will be 100 victories on your journey to this lean, happy future. But it will make you feel good. Not just the destination, but the journey. Knowing that you can feel hungry and not need to eat will feel even better than eating, because you know it's leading to that lean, happy future that you desire. Breathe in, breathe out. Still feel there in your imagination by the water and the trees, but it's now time to return to the present. But feel that you can return to the present with a sense of determination, belief, a deep inner conviction that you don't need to change too much to have the lean, happy future you desire. And you are unlocking all of the resources and unblocking all of the blocks that will stand in your way. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes as I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.